for boring you. Let's dive into something a little more exciting. Very good game, but not one that didn't quite get the love that it deserved over time. Let's check this one out. Quadropus Rampage, the Daily Slap. Ooh, I got already things are going better for me. Got some doubloons. I think I've played this one on the WikiPad too much. Well, or have I? I played this one mostly on the, another one of my tablets. I think. Alright, I got some awesome stuff. Also have some rackets. Yeah, if you haven't played Quadropus Rampage, you owe it to yourself to pick this one up. Free to play, it's not a true, it's roguelike inspired. It's a roguelike-like, more of the procedural Death Labyrinth genre. Definitely more along that sort of line where, where it uses things like permadeath and whatnot, the sort of elements that roguelikes tend to use, but it doesn't explicitly adhere to roguelike conventions. If you ever heard of the Berlin definition of a roguelike, it was, I believe in, like, formulated, it's a very specific definition, formulated at a conference for fans of roguelikes and developers of roguelikes. It was like, okay, we need to come up with a very specific definition for what a roguelike is. And so they came up with all these rules, and there's some controversy over them, and recently the big trend has been to make, not so much roguelikes, but games that are very inspired by them. Nuclear Throne on PC is a good example of one that uses, permadeath conventions and whatnot, the ability, having a single character and your upgrades and everything are in the same life, but it's very fast-paced and it's action-based. And this is very much a similar sort of thing, this is a isometric hack and slash, but there's well, it's not even necessarily permanent, but you have a sort of, you have an overarching statistics that power your character that you can upgrade between the game. Upgrade between lives, I guess, sort of to say, I guess, however you want to call them. But it's not necessarily permadeath, but, your, like, level ups. But, like, I'm level 6 right here. That doesn't carry from game to game. My levels are independent to that one game. Sort of to say. But that's sort of the problem with the roguelike definition, is that, roguelike defines a very specific set of games, but now you have games that are just inspired by them. You can see a problem here, falling through the map. It's best to, not fall through because you take damage, but, it's not the worst thing. Ooh, got a line here, the nail. I'm wrecking it here. Check my stats. Awesome. Of course, I got this ability. Get around. I shield myself. I can do this. Bring the hammer down. And those abilities take some time to recharge. It ain't easy being. Ah, yes, Pete, the grand villain of the piece. He's a fun one. Explosive poking stick of St. Louis. I don't like St. Louis. Because I'm a Rangers fan, and the Cardinals broke my heart a few years ago. Baseball. It's a trap. Alright. That's an old die 210. Alright. So I've done well with this. I got a little bit of a character going. I do wish the game had gamepad support working again. I think it got broken in a previous update, but I don't know if you heard, one of the developers of the game is currently battling leukemia. I hope he's doing well. Hopefully get to see him at GDC this year. Because, you know, I've had him on the 140 Hours podcast, the portable podcast, a couple times, and definitely an interesting guy. If you ever played One Epic Night from Simulatronics, he was Sam Coster was the voice of the night. He helped make this game, and he went independent with his brother Seth, and you know they make games now, and still working on some titles. You know, we'll hopefully hear more from them soon. Of course, each depth clears once you kill everything, and you know you can get the opportunity to buy items once you know once Grubby shows up. And let's see, I got 618 doubloons. Or orbs. Orbs, doubloons. Different things. There we go. 150 meters to Pete. Maybe we can get to him. We will find out. I might die. Well, unless I'm not knocking everyone over. Ooh. More hit points for Carter. I think that's the only problem with getting a high HP item is that I have no reason to switch to even a stronger item. Oh, that should be good. Ooh. Oh no, I knocked myself off. In retrospect, I asked myself why. The other problem with getting knocked off is, you know, yeah, that goes to the next level right away, but you wind up falling behind because you don't get the experience points from that level. You know, you don't get in a shot take out all the enemies. So, you know, if you do that too often, then, you know, you won't be able to get the, what's you need? Okay, now, nope, I'm dead. This big thing took me out. Oh yeah, let's see what kind of upgrades I can get here. Should I upgrade? I'll upgrade my vitality a bit. Yeah, let's upgrade that bubble. Make myself invincible longer. Good. Man, Psy ain't cheap, but I want one. Masteries as well. And, yeah, I mean, this is a free-to-play download, but it's definitely a game you could play for free. Though there's, of course, stuff to spend money on, which is, you know, hey, that's the point of free-to-play. But yeah, that's Quadropus Rampage for you.